Holy calamity, scream insanity, or you ever gonna be another great fan of me?
We've brought you here down to the nerve centre of the BBC.
All right,
Just don't,
let's do it.
don't push the wrong button.
Where's the red button?
What I'd like to do is take you on a little journey through your season, because it has been a remarkable start to anyone's career, it has to be said. This is your second ever Grand Prix.
I saw this many times on the TV before when I was watching it at home, and I was like, okay, that looks really cool to do. And then once I had the chance myself, I was like, okay, I'm going to try it.
Yeah. Well, it looked at this first part of the braking as if it wasn't on, and you were very gentle as you rolled into the turn, but probably, I guess, at this point, you thought, right, I'm going to get the move.
Yeah, now I started to accelerate, and then, of course, you are a bit gentle here. You don't want to crash with the Red Bull.
So you gave him some space?
Just enough. I was trying already for so many laps to pass him, and all the time on the straight we were just not fast enough to get them. And then I heard on the radio, Max, if you want to have a good race, you have to get past now. And I was like, okay, well.
Oh my goodness! Fabulous pass!
Well, basically, my brake trace was like, I braked a bit earlier than I always did, but then less, so you don't accelerate. Yeah, you just more roll in, because you don't really see that I'm stopping there, I'm just rolling.
Did you feel sorry for him?
I mean, once you're racing, you don't really feel sorry.
Yeah, good answer. This is a Nazar. You know, you scare him into locking up, and he's like, oh, here comes, you know, Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah. It's nice to hear.
So we go forward to Monaco, and now it started well. This was, I think, a fantastic pass in Maldonado.
Verstappen on Maldonado side by side. Oh, that's fantastic.
See, the thing with Pastor, you know when you come up against him, it's going to be tight, but you give him just enough space as well.
You can't force someone into the walls, and I mean, of course, with Pastor, he's a very nice guy, but you give him a bit more space. And yeah, luckily we didn't touch, and everything went well.
The not-so-good moment, of course.
As soon as you touch, I mean, it's like 1 or 2 seconds before you crash, but it feels like you have 10, 20 seconds to think about it. And you're like, okay, you lose the wheel, and then you're like, this is going to be really painful. So you really start to like strengthen yourself, make yourself really strong in the car. I didn't release the steering wheel, because my dad always told me, once you go straight in, it's better to hold yourself. You never have any bruises here.
Does the danger aspects come into it for you? Sure, it does for your father, because whatever happens, you're his son.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really realized it here. Once I had the crash, I was like, okay, F1 cars are really fast. But I think in the end it didn't scare me, and I think it made me even better, because you really know where the limits are of one car, how strong it gets. And I have to say, since that race, I think I only got better.
I remember in commentary in Spa, stepping back in the commentary booth because no one overtakes around the outside in Blanchimont. Well, until now.
Surely you can't go around the outside there, surely! Oh my goodness!
Actually, if you're a 17-year-old Max Verstappen, you do.
He had a little bit of a wobble out of that corner before, and I had a good exit. And then I said, I'm just going to try it. I thought Felipe was smart enough, you know, to give me space, and he did that. So
It was tight, though. This is, what, 185 miles an hour, maybe more?
Yeah, we go over 300 there, so it's really, really tight. But you could see, you know, the respect is there. He gives me space, and luckily we didn't crash. And at the end, I could get the move done in the chicane.
Do it!
Austin.
Verstappen's trying to get past Vettel, and he squeezes past the 4-time world champion.
Now that equalled your other best result of the year, a 4th place. You're still only 18. It seems remarkable to me, because I started in Formula 1 when I was 24. How are you able to make yourself able to perform at this level?
It's, yeah, difficult one. I just feel, with the experience of my dad in F1, I think this helped me a lot. And he was quite hard on me when I was younger, but it really helped me to get here, because you're already starting to prepare in a very professional way once you're in go-karting. Sometimes I didn't like it to be that professional, especially some friends of you, they were not so professional, you know, they were a bit, you know, hanging around, spending some time with friends, going out. I never did that. First of all,